Hey, I think I'm already live. Still doing my show, good, and everything like that. I love to see you again, Klara, Adalena at the Love for Life Academy. Let's make love happen. But before we do that, I always need to set this up correctly. So feel into your womb, feel into your heart, feel the love coming quicker than you ever thought possible, and get ready. Share, group, all those settings. There we go. Finding love. There's one thing that almost everybody misses. That's a scientist to me, right? Almost everyone. Most marketeers would say everyone misses this. I'm a scientist. Almost everyone misses this. Which one is more powerful? What almost everyone misses is finding. We all focus on the love. Okay, we're finding love. We need to understand what love is. Good morning. I see people coming in. Give me a hi. Let me know who you are. We focus on the love. Okay, what is the love that we're looking for? How does love work? Why is love not working out? We narrow ourselves down and focus on love. Of course, we need to understand love. But it's only half of the equation, finding love. What is that process of finding what you're really wanting? What is the process of manifesting what you desire? We've learned so much over that over the past 20, 30, 40 years. But are we applying it? In business? Yes. Well, some of the more hotter, younger ones. And me. Hot but not young. In business, we are applying it. But are we applying it in love? No. Interesting, right? Let's make love happen. We know everything nowadays about how to manifest what you want. And all those silly fears come up. Oh, but what if I start manifesting it? It will be from willpower. It will exhaust me. No, believe me. Manifesting from willpower does not work. Nobody does that anymore nowadays. That was 50 years ago, right? The stories still go, but that's not how manifestation works. Manifestation actually is very feminine, very soulful filled, and everybody who's heard anything about the law of attraction knows it comes from your soul, from your essence, not from willpower. Finding love. Klara, Adalena here at the Love for Life Academy, telling you that finding love is just as much about understanding manifestation as it is about understanding love. And today I want to focus on the manifestation part. Gives me energy. You too? Because when we focus on this part, we feel we have something to say. We can set a goal and reach it. That's a new side to life. Many of the women I speak to, they experience the opposite. I don't set a goal and I don't reach it. They think they set a goal. They vaguely have somewhere a goal. I want to be with somebody somewhere, ever, maybe. And then they don't reach it. And they're terrified of understanding the manifestation process. But actually, when you understand it, it's so beautiful. And I know nobody expects it, right? This is love. This is a Love for Life Academy. Now we're going to get a whole thing about mindset and manifestation. Yes, because you want to manifest love. In the Business Academy, you talk about manifestation. Yeah, not only about business. We need it. It helps us. And the women who are getting that, they're getting the man. Not only that, but they're getting a life with the man. Because once you know this skill, you will keep learning it, keep using it, keep developing it. Your relationship will grow every year, expand every year, because you will keep setting goals. You will keep reaching them. And you will keep falling down flat on your face. That's part of manifestation. Yes, you will get rejections. I'm not promising you a rejection-free path. I am promising you, you will get to your goal. That's big in love, right? It's so contrary to the myths that we are telling ourselves. And that's why I'm so excited to bring this to you. Manifestation comes from the soul, from the essence. And it begins with seeing before you what you want. And then, and this is the real magic, it's not linear. It's not, okay, I'm here, I need to go there. So check. I will just take every step. And if it's some step I'm not moving where I thought I would move, I get upset and I blame the goddess and I blame life and I blame the man, and some blame themselves. No. That's the willpower story. That's not how manifestation works. Funnily enough, we learned so much about manifestation and our powers of manifestation through building computers. It's weird, right? Why? Because the computers became pretty smart at almost everything, and then we wanted to let them do things. Now that was very difficult in the beginning. I don't know if you've ever, I'm a scientist, right? A physicist. I've tried to build machines, myself. One of the machines that actually I had a lot of fun with was a little car without an engine, but it had a windmill on top of it. It was all tiny, right? It had a windmill on top of it. And the idea was, and this was so funny, it's almost like a perpetual mobile, that if the windmill was then connected through a leverage system to the wheels, and that if you set this thing facing the wind, it starts driving towards it, and it starts going faster. Unbelievable, right? But somewhere in theory, I heard that was how it should work. And I was like, I can't believe it. I had to build it myself to believe it. That's the scientist in me, right? So I built this little car. I bought a Meccano, we call it in Dutch, like all those metal strips with the holes that you give to little boys and girls, hopefully nowadays, to get them learning about mechanics and building. I had never gotten any, my brother neither actually, but I bought one. I was completed my physics, everything. I was 30 or something. I bought the biggest Meccano box that they have, and I started building this little wagon and the windmill on top. And it was built, and I set it up to face the wind, and it didn't move. Is the theory all wrong? No, I didn't build it nicely enough. So I started the leverage to make that much more subtle. And the wheels, I started using leather strings to hang the wheels in. That's bad English, but the ophanging in Dutch. So everything had a lot less resistance in the system. And I worked on it, and I put it up again facing the wind. And actually the wind was not the wind, it was a, how do you call that? A big hair blower thing, but then even bigger. And the machine moved right towards it, and I had to grab it before it would hit the generator of the wind. It was such a big experiment in my life. Now, manifestating love is like that. You have an idea of what you want to reach. I wanted to build a machine that could drive on wind power against the wind, and that would just accelerate, because it would create stronger wind when it would go faster, for the physicist here. I had that in mind. I started building it. I built it. It wasn't working. Did I think, okay, now I am stupid, now the whole system is stupid, the theory is not true? Actually, I did think that. I was a bit younger then, right? But I didn't give up there. I said, no, actually, I don't believe any of that. It comes up, but I'm not going to believe it. Mindset work. I'm just going to make it a bit better. And then it worked. Same in love. When it's not working out, check if you really have a vision. Do you really believe in it? I believed in it half-heartedly. That was part of my struggle. And when it didn't work, I was about to give up because I didn't believe it, really. But deep down, I did believe it. So I tried again. Now that's powerful. You need that vision and you need that belief in your vision. And then what you need is you just go out there and do what needs to be done. And when it isn't working, you look at, hey, okay, where am I off? And you will find it. Ask and you will be given. Ask where am I off, you will get the answer. Through theory, through a YouTube video, anyway, through listening to me, of course. Anyway, you will find the answer. And then you take another step. So the worst people in dating are the ones that say, oh, men are terrible. And I tell them, okay, what does it look like? Well, I'm on these dating apps. Okay, what does that look like? What do you mean? Well, how does that work, you being on that dating app? Turns out they have a busy life. They leave themselves no time for anything except escaping the emptiness within. Then in a few minutes in between things, they start looking at the dating app. They start replying or not replying from a very quick, hurried space. And when it isn't working, they blame everyone, including themselves. Ever created something awesome that way? First thing is, how serious are you about it? How engaged are you in it? If I want to build a business and I do it from that space, do you think it's going to take off? Do you think anybody's going to buy anything from me? No. Same in love. They want you. They want your soul. Watch Britain Has Talent, Netherlands Has Talent, whatever. Who are the ones that they give four times yes? The ones that bring their soul to the song. You need to bring your soul to your dates, right? If you're not doing that, don't be surprised if the man says no. If you want a yes, bring your soul. If you want to bring a soul, connect to your soul. Begin there. Do something. Get yourself a life, right? We can do this. Creating love is easy. The ones who are crazy enough to find love, to think they can find love, are the ones who find love, to paraphrase a famous businessman. Great to have you all here, by the way. Klara, Adalena, Love for Life Academy, being passionate today about finding love. And today, not so much about the love part in finding love, but about the finding part in finding love. Because we're all terrified of, I don't want to be the one who takes the first step. The man has to do that. Now, there's something beautiful and something sad about that. But the most sad about this statement is you creating a dilemma. Either I wait or I take initiative. If that's your world, don't expect love. Don't expect to find a partner 2018, let alone 2019, right? There is something else going on in our time. And that's called manifestation. That's called building momentum. That's called creating the life of your dream. And it's a whole different process. And it's exciting and it's fun and it involves risk-taking and it shows you a totally different path, not waiting, not taking the initiative, but understanding manifestation, which is so feminine. Seeing your goal, taking action towards it, and checking in on the important power centers. Where am I off power? Am I really getting closer to that state of love, or am I not getting closer? And how do we know if we're closer? Well, we watch for the 5 things. Let me bring them up for you here. We watch for fulfillment. We watch for aliveness. We watch for momentum. We watch for spaciousness. And we watch for implementation. Because that's how we want our love life to be, right? We want our love life to be very fulfilled, not this superficial, married before the law, we say in Dutch. Do you say that in English too? We don't want that. We want fulfillment in love. We want aliveness. We want that love to be fresh and new and inspiring in every moment. We don't want the stale relationships where you yawn what your partner is going to say every morning you wake up. No, we want it to be alive. We want there to be momentum, direction. We want it to be moving somewhere. We want a love where we can build a family, where we can build a home, where we can build a life together. Something we can depend on, right? Momentum, direction. We want our love to be spacious. We want ourselves to be able to expand in the relationship, not contract. And we want implementation. We want the love to be lived, to experienced. My mother, dear soul, I'm happy she's still alive. But she doesn't know how to implement the love in her life. She lives it here somewhere. I know she has a deep, deep love for me and my brothers and sister. But she doesn't know how to live it day by day, how to implement it. That's the love we're seeking for, right? And these are 5 power centers, I call them. In business, we could call them KPIs, right? Key point indicators. We call them our power centers. We want on each of the power centers to be feeling we're moving toward that state of love. Hey, Andrea, good to see you here. You will love this because it's about manifestation, finding that love. So the 5 things that really we need to have in an amazing, loving, committed relationships: fulfillment, aliveness, momentum, spaciousness, and implementation. And we can start measuring, when we want to find love, we can start measuring, am I getting closer? Am I getting more alive? Am I getting more fulfilled? Am I getting more momentum? Am I getting more spacious? And am I actually implementing more and more? And if that's happening, you're on track. And if you're seeing with one of the 5, it's not happening, that's awesome. That's feedback. And then you give an opportunity. Okay, why not? Where not? What is off? Zoom, and we bring it back up. That's how we manifest love here at the Love for Life Academy. And I think by now you know, right? If you've been following me, this stuff works. This Friday, Anna married, had her wedding. Just seeing the pictures, she was so beautiful, radiant, feminine. He was so beautiful, so soft and tender, yet he's a very strong, powerful man, right? But this day, another side of him came through. Beautiful to see. So we're all celebrating that this stuff is working, not only for her. 2 celebrations, 3 celebrations, I don't know, in the Q&A this morning, of women saying, it seemed everything was lost. But now everything has changed. And I'm in this amazing relationship. I'm having these amazing dates. I'm having this amazing fun journey fulfillment in my life. Right? That's what we do here. And this is how we do it. We're not afraid of manifestation. We don't fall anymore for the myth that manifestation would come from willpower. We are here learning way more powerful and fun and pleasurable ways to manifest, which so beautifully align with the process of dating, finding love. The ones who are crazy enough to believe they can do it are the ones they find love. And if that's you, get some help, right? Steve Jobs didn't do it by himself. Nobody does it by herself. Manifestation means falling on your face again and again. And it means having great mentors behind you. Mentors who understand the process, who understand love, who understand manifestation, and who are there to support you and to inspire you every step of the way. So if you want to speak, reach out. I make myself very available. Well, not actually. Well, people always say, why did you have calls on the nights? And well, I'm a morning person. So I do it early mornings. But I also do my Q&As early mornings. So this is, how we do it here. It works. It's fun. It's alive. It's fulfilled. And the beauty is you don't have to wait until the relationship is there, until you find the fulfillment. No, finding fulfillment is the way. But not only finding fulfillment, we're doing all of it, right? So Klara@adalena.com/apply. Speak to me, get moving. Dating apps only work if you get men to whistle at you at the streets and ask for your number. That's a powerful line. It's true. And if that's not happening, the dating apps are not going to solve it for you. What does solve it? I think I've spoken about that enough. So reach out, Klara@adalena.com/apply. It's a big investment, right? Let's be fair about that in every way. Time, energy, mindset, you'll ask to transform, and that doesn't come for free. I ask an investment for it so that it stays balanced for me too. So this is big thing we're talking about, and big things ask big steps, and we'll get you there. Klara@adalena.com/apply. Excited to talk to you, and be fulfilled. Speak soon. Aloha.